Well, hello, I'm Robin Matlock. I'm going to give you a brief background on myself. I currently sit on 6 boards. 2 are public companies, 3 are venture capital private companies, and 1 is a nonprofit. But let me tell you how I got there. First of all, I started my career early in sales, moved into business development. So that's about the first third of my career. And then kind of got tagged as a utility player, a good leader, and started taking over product management and product marketing. That about halfway point through my career. And then I stayed in marketing through the duration of the end of my career. I was always in enterprise software. My career was never a straight line. There were some good, some down, some regroup. It was not always a perfect up and to the right kind of career trajectory, but I did spend the last 11 years of my career at a company called VMware, big enterprise software company, and the last 7 of those as the chief marketing officer. I had many sponsors and mentors along the way, and I don't think that I could have reached the success that I did without sponsorship of mostly bosses. And by the way, I only worked for men. I never worked for a woman. So these men were very instrumental in opening doors for me along my career journey. My board journey started about 5 years ago. I was still in my operational role. I was a chief marketing officer at VMware. I knew I wanted some growth and discussed potential board work with the CEO of VMware at the time, Pat Gelsinger. And the first board I ever got was through a referral from Pat. So that referral came as basically someone who sponsored me. From that, I decided that board service was going to be the next chapter in my career. So after about a year of testing it out, validating that this was work that I enjoyed, I started to architect my exit from my operational career and retired in June of 2020. At that point, I could really build my board portfolio. And I did. And, it took about a year and a half. And then I ended up on these 6 boards. And just to give you a glimpse of where those opportunities came from, the first one was from a referral from my current CEO. The second one was I got targeted because I was the profile of the customer of that company. So kind of matched their target profile, independent director. One of them I came from a network, and it was like a network to a network to a network to a network. And then I ended up with a board opportunity. So it was definitely just my own networking. One of them came from my former boss, and one of them came through a recruiter. So all my boards kind of came, into my portfolio from very different angles. And I've loved the work and been doing it ever since. And I'm committed to this for the next end chapter of my career. So that's a little about me.